Good morning, students. Now we discuss about the energy resources, and yesterday we talk about the mineral resources. Now the second topic of this mineral and energy resources is energy resources. What are energy resources? Energy is also required for all the activities, for the cooking food or a light or a heat, and for the vehicle, and for the machineries, industry. For the everywhere there is a need of energy. So energy is generated from the fuel minerals like coal, petroleum and natural gas, uranium, and from electricity also. Energy resources are mainly classified into a two part, that is conventional and non-conventional resource. Conventional resources are those resources which are traditional in term, like firewood, cattle dungs, coal, petroleum, natural gas, electricity, and hydel and thermal electricity both are in the conventional resource. Second is the non-conventional resources that include the solar system, this solar energy, then the wind energy, tidal energy, geothermal, biogas, and atomic energy. Firewood and kettle dungs cake are the most common in the rural areas. According to the one estimation of 70% of energy required in the rural household, it met by the two continuation of these increasingly become difficult due to the decrease of forest areas. Using the dung cake also to being discouraged because consume most of the valuable manure which could be used in agriculture. So there are the two mainly types of energy resources, conventional and non-conventional. Now we detail discussed by this topic, that is what is conventional source of energy. That first, that is coal is the most abundant available fossil fuel in our country, and it is used for the power generation to supply the energy to the industries as well as the domestic needs. It is highly dependent upon the coal for meeting the commercial energy requirement. Mean it is one of the important part of energy resources in our country. So coal having also different types, or the formation of coal is also taken million of years to convert into a coal. That coal have there are the three types here we have in a book. That first is one of the type of coal is lignite, which is very low grade brown coal, soft and high moisture content. Second is the bituminous. It is also known as the commercial coal, and it has a greater metallurgical needs, or metallurgical coal is a highly grade bituminous coal which is special value for smelting the iron and blast furnaces. And the one of the most and top quality of coal is that is anthracite, which have a high quality and hard coal. So it has also found in the two region. One is the 200 million years ago, that is found in the mainly in a Gondwana land, and second is the tertiary age, which is found in the 55 million years ago. So there is a two deposit in our country. In Gondwana, type of coal is 200 million years ago, and 55 million years ago that is found in the tertiary age, or it is mainly found in the north part of India. Then comes to the, that is the deposit of the coal. The deposit of the coal, the Damodar Valley, Western Ghat, Jharkhand, Jharia, Raniganj, Godavari, Mahanadi, and Varda valleys. Tertiary is northeastern state, Meghalaya, Assam, Arunachal Pradesh, or Nagaland. The second important energy resource is that is the petroleum. Petroleum is next to the coal. It provides fuel and heat, lightning, lubricant, machineries, and raw material for the numerous manufacturing industry. Or sometimes we also called as this petroleum is a nodal industry, because it has a many use. It has also used for a raw material in many products, like a synthetic textile, fertilizer, numerous chemical industries. So question is, from where we found the minerals, this petroleum mineral. So its occurrence is mainly found in the antisaline and fault trap. In the tertiary is rocks, fold and antisaline dome-like structures, and the oil is trapped in the crest and of the uphold. Oil-bearing layers are the porous limestone or sandstone through which the oil may be flow. Oil prevent from the rising of sinking by intervening the non-porous layers. I mean, there is a porous and non-porous sheets in this limestone rocks and sandstone rocks. In the porous sheets, this oil which is in liquid in form, which come out from these pores, and from the non-porous sheets, non-porous rocks, it cannot that is prevent outside, cannot come outside the rocks. So petroleum found in the porous and non-porous rocks, gas being lighter is occurrence above the oil. Gas is more lighter, that's why it is above the oil. So let me talk about the this that is presence of petroleum in our country. 63% petroleum that is found in the Mumbai High. Second, 16% in Assam and 3% in offshore fields of Western Ghats. Then Ankleshwar is the most important field in the Gujarat and the oldest oil well that is in the Assam region, Digboy and Harkatia, and also there is a Mora and Hazrijan are the important oil field in this state. So these are the oldest oil well of India. Next, that is natural gas. Natural gas is also a clean and energy resources, and it does not produce carbon, so it is very much important fuel, or it is a fuel of today's time, because of due to the high pollution, there is a need of such kind of resources or energy resources which help to reduce the environment pollution. So the natural gas is environment friendly, low carbon emissions, so that's why it's a need of present century. Then it is found in the Krishna Godavari basin and Mumbai High allied field supplement, and here we have one of the longest pipeline of this natural gas, that is 1700 kilometer, Hazira, Vijaypur and Jagdishpur, HVJ. It is from Mumbai High and basins with the fertilizer power. It's used for the fertilizer industries and other industries. It is a main artery of a country for the gas production, and power and fertilizer industry are the key user of natural gas. So one of the CNG, compressed natural gas for the vehicle, is replaced by the liquid fuel, gaining a wide popularity in our country also. Now comes to the third source of energy, that is electricity. In electricity is generated by the two method. One is the hydroelectricity and second is the thermal electricity. Both are the conventional resources, and greater use of this energy needs hydro projects, that is a renewable resource, okay, and thermal energy that is used by the coal and petroleum, and that is mainly found in the region where we have a coal deposits. Then there is a non-conventional resources also. So non-conventional resources we have already discussed, that of resources which are today's need, because these resources help to reduce the burden on the conventional resources. For example, nuclear and atomic energy, uranium and thorium are used for nuclear energy. It has a greater presence of uranium, thorium in the Rajasthan and the Kerala sands. And solar energy, which is very much important, it is also a fuel for our future, and it is a today's need that is found in, because India has also tropical country, enormous possibility of tapping the solar energy. So photovoltaic technology help to convert the solar light into the that electricity. So it is second one. Third is that is the wind power. Wind power, we have also a area of ghat area, especially from Tamil Nadu to Nagarkol, and Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, Gujarat have enormous potential of wind energy. Third, that is a biogas. Shrubs, farm and waste animals, human waste are used to produce the biogas for domestic consumptions. That also help to the farmer or the people about the two benefits. One is that they have got a good quality of manure, and second, they also get a fuel for their cooking food. Okay, that is instead of this cow dung cakes. So it is also important that source of energy. Then next is the tidal energy. Tidal energy, that is generate the electricity. Also floodgates are open during there is a high tide and low tide. This during the high tide the floodgate are open, and this help to tapping the water into it, and this help to produce the electricity. Then geothermal energy, it is also help to produce the electricity by through the heat of earth, or it has greater value to produce the that is electricity that by through the heat of earth. For example, here we have in Himachal Pradesh, that is Parvati Valley near the Manikaran of Himachal Pradesh, have one of the geothermal energy plant which harness the energy, geothermal energy. And last, we have the conservation of minerals. So we have how to conserve the energy resources. So energy resources we have to conserve by through the various method, because there are some conventional resources that are very limited in numbers, and once they use they are exhausted. So we have to conserve the energy resources by various method. That is uh, that India is the least energy efficient country in the world. We have to adopt the cautious approach, so judicious use of limited resources, and we can use the public transport. We can use the instead of the personal vehicle, and switch off the electricity when it is not used, using the power save devices. And also non-conventional resources we have to use. So that's why we can save energy is energy produced. So this is the quotation that we have to keep in mind, that energy saved is energy produced. So these various methods we have to use in our life. That's why we can conserve the energy resources. Thank you very much.